The Phantom Gourmet Barbecue Beach Party is smoking at Suffolk Downs in East Boston today and tomorrow. Tickets are just $5 and parking is free. Summer is here and Phantom is hungry. Today on the Phantom Gourmet, stunning waterfront views and spectacular food to go with it.
It is just a great dish to have on a sunny afternoon when you're sitting by the ocean.
Lobster rolls, fried clams, and a 3-tier appetizer sampler.
It is not small. It is huge.
It's about 3 feet tall.
Plus Jerry Remy's brand new restaurant.
You can hear the park and you can have a good meal, maybe even something better than Fenway Park.
Palm trees, pools, and pizza, and the ultimate in outdoor dining.
There's ice cream, you can sit outside.
Everybody out here is having a good time. It's really relaxed.
Phantom gets the scoop on summer's best restaurants right now.
Phantom Gourmet is presented by Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'.
Get ready for the most delicious summer of your life. Welcome to the Phantom Gourmet. I'm Dan Andelman. Today, the Phantom is taking us to his all-time favorite beach shacks, ice cream parlors, and waterfront restaurants. And we're going to start at a place that can make all your problems melt away in a matter of minutes. And the only thing better than the food is the view in today's special. This is what summer is all about. Lobster caught right in front of you, and one of the most spectacular sunsets in New England. Every evening is like a vacation at My Place by the Sea in Rockport.
What we offer is the whole package. You sit down here and it's as if the sunset is your sunset.
And as for the food
is magnificent.
Kathy Milbury and Barbara Stavropoulos own this 3-tiered hideaway on the cliffs of Bearskin Neck, and they work tirelessly to ensure the food they make is as memorable as the scenery in which it's served.
It is a chef's dream come true to have your product right there in front of you. Just being able to look at the ocean and see the lobstermen in the morning, you know, plucking their traps and seeing that lobster come right out of the ocean, I can't think of anything better.
So if you're a lobster lover, you're in luck. The Lobster Club sandwich is like a kicked-up lobster roll served on a freshly baked French baguette.
It's just a little dollop of mayonnaise in there with a little bit of celery. It's topped with heirloom tomatoes, some crisp bacon, and served with hand-cut fries.
The lobster tacos are served in crunchy house-made corn tortillas overflowing with succulent shucked meat.
And it is just a great dish to have on a sunny afternoon when you're sitting by the ocean.
And of course, My Place offers the classic lobster dinner, steamed and served with a side of drawn butter.
And when you're sitting here and you have a hankering for a steamed lobster and you're sitting here hearing the water crash against the rocks and you're looking at the lobstermen pulling their traps, who doesn't enjoy just a steamed lobster?
My Place by the Sea seems like something out of a fantasy, or at least the Greek islands. And around sunset, the awe-inspiring view turns downright magical.
This is where I proposed to my wife.
I find it very romantic.
And people say, I like a seat with a view. And it's pretty hard, unless you close your eyes, not to have the views.
I think it's a great hideaway to come for dinner. It's an escape, really.
It is really, truly a vacation in an evening.
I'm looking forward to coming back.
And with a view like this, you'll want to make My Place by the Sea your place by the sea. My Place by the Sea is at 68 Bearskin Neck in Rockport.
Today's special is presented by Lombardo's. For all your family, social, and corporate events, great things start here.
I'm telling you, just book your table at that place right now. Now, you know what else I love about summer? The old-fashioned farm stand. All those great fruits and vegetables and homemade desserts. But we found a farm stand that's famous for sandwiches and ice cream. And this place is a hidden jewel. This is the way to spend a beautiful day, eating outside in the sun with a fresh-made sandwich and some smooth, rich ice cream. It's summertime at Pizzi Farm. Since 1933, this Waltham landmark has been in the Pizzi family, and current owner Rick Pizzi is the third generation to run the place.
There's a picture inside, actually, of me sitting on a pumpkin when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and somebody asked me if that was my son. I says, well, it's actually me. I've just been here that long.
The farm used to cover 35 acres, but these days it's best known as the place for creative sandwiches piled high on homemade bread. At lunchtime, the line twists and turns around every aisle of the farm stand. But customers don't seem to mind, especially when they get sandwiches like the Massey Ferguson. Named after a brand of tractor, you'll need a heavy-duty appetite to polish off this triple stack of pastrami, corned beef, and turkey with coleslaw and Swiss on marble rye.
A lot of people end up getting it, and they'll save half the dinner. They can't quite finish it all at lunchtime.
For something a little smaller in size, but still huge on flavor, check out the pig and fig panini, stuffed with sliced prosciutto and fig jam.
You really get the saltiness of the prosciutto offsetted by the sweetness of the fig jam, and when you eat it, it's just a really good taste sensation.
There are chicken sandwiches, quarter-pound hot dogs, flavor-packed wraps, even giant party subs. For dessert, they bake all kinds of sweets like whoopie pies, cookies, brownies, and chocolate-dipped macaroons. But if it's summertime, you're probably gonna get some ice cream. And Pizzi Farm offers 45 flavors, plus classic soft-serve twists, old-school ice cream sodas, and banana splits big enough to share.
We give out amazing portions of ice cream. It's something you wouldn't expect. Nowadays, like, people are cutting down, and they're like, we can't really give that much because of the economy and things like that, but we still give a ton of ice cream. Everyone's so happy.
Pizzi Farm is right down the road from a large industrial park, and if the weather's nice, you'll usually find dozens of office workers having lunch at picnic tables and soaking up the sun.
There's ice cream, you can sit outside, they have awesome paninis, sandwiches. How can you not come here, seriously?
In fact, it's such a nice way to enjoy lunch that many workers linger a little bit longer than they should.
Yeah, we should have been back, honestly, 25 minutes ago, but we're still here, so.
But with sandwiches and ice cream like this, the boss probably won't mind if you spend a little extra time at Pizzi Farm, a Phantom Gourmet hidden jewel. Pizzi Farms at 549 Lincoln Street in Waltham. Now, I don't care how nice the weather may be. You can't have the perfect summer day without the perfect summer restaurant. And if you want a little taste of the Caribbean right here in our own backyard, you should eat here. Take 1 part New England seafood, add a little Caribbean influence, and a few tropical drinks, and you have the blue-eyed crab in Plymouth.
The blue-eyed crab, we opened 4 summers ago. We have a little bit of a tropical twist.
Chef owner Jim Casey spends most of his time in the kitchen.
2 crab burgers, 16.
Although he'd rather be out on the patio.
We do have the tiki bar, which is great. We serve some frozen drinks out here. We make all our drinks fresh. Right now we have a torch cherry basil mojito, which is excellent.
Everybody out here is having a good time. It's really relaxed. You can order some appetizers and just sip on your cocktails.
Inside this bright, colorful, funky dining room, it's all about the fish. They're hanging from the ceiling, listed on the chalkboard, and packing every plate. Roasted corn and crab-crusted cod. Seafood stew packed with mussels and chorizo, and a 2-tiered 20-item seafood platter.
You get 6 Island Creek oysters. You get some good Chatham clams. You get some jumbo shrimp stuffed with an avocado casino that we make, and then we throw some lobster on there, too. 4 people sitting down. It's great to share. People are always excited when it comes out.
In fact, the excitement starts before the appetizers are even served, because every meal starts with hot, homemade cornbread.
And it comes out of the oven every 20 minutes. It's served with maple whipped butter. It's always nice and moist. It's got a crispy outside, and they're all baked individually, too. So a lot of tables usually eat more than one.
It's crucial to restrain yourself because some blue-eyed crab specialties are simply off the hook, like the macadamia nut-crusted sea scallops.
We make a macadamia butter, and we fine ground some macadamias, and they go on top, and they're pan-seared and then finished baked in the oven. We serve it with a yellow tomato tangerine puree.
And then there's the popular crab 2 ways, featuring a panko-crusted cake over a smooth, creamy fondue.
It's 2 great things in one. You know, you have your nice crispy crab cakes, and then you have your nice soft crab fondue.
Finish off your meal with a chocolate raspberry Napoleon or lemon shortbread bars with wild berry gelato, and you'll understand why the blue-eyed crab has everything you're looking